What's up guys, welcome to this week's patch note video where we're going to go through the patch notes, of course, because that's what we just said, and we're just going to see what's going on in RuneScape this week. As I always say, this is for the people who like to listen to this sort of thing while they're driving to and from work, maybe when you break something and you don't want to read through the notes yourself, it's just convenient this way, or you want to just hear my opinion on stuff too. But if you enjoy, leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new, and let's get going. Apparently this is a juicy one. I've seen mods tweeting about this on Twitter, and I've heard of some good things because it is Game Jam. Game Jam is always really freaking good for the updates. Well, usually is anyway. The Game Jam updates is the exciting stuff. Anyway, let's take a look. So we got Forinth Frontier. Then we've got the Ninja Strike, and we've got the Game Jam, and this is pretty interesting. So let's take a look. So it says Ninjas, Yaks, and Jam. What a combo. There's also the subjects of this week's update. Let's break them down one by one. Okay, so the Yak track, which is the Forinth Frontier. Okay, I was wondering what that was. I didn't realize it was the Yak track, but now we know. Yak track is back, and this time we step onto the foreboding forefront that is the Forinth Frontier. Try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, foreboding already failed. Okay, foreboding forefront. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. You guys got to try this, by the way. You just give it a go. If you've been playing New Foundations over the past fortnight, you'll hopefully be by now established for Forinth and attain noble status. Next, you'll want to look the part. It's time to acquire some posh pets and regal threads. Yeah, I've not built mine yet. I've done the walls. I need to do everything else still. Where are you guys standing on this? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I've done the mini quest, and then I kind of left it there. Complete Yak track tasks and get your hands on fancy new robes, armor, and even the new golden detonate ability override. What? More magic overrides? That's amazing. Yes, let's take a look. Plus some pampered pooches and classy cats. Say hello Chipper, Lynette, Piper, and Muick. Not to mention their 8 adorable variants. Okay, so Yak track begins today, Monday, February 27th, and continues until 15th of May, giving you over 2 months to complete it. Why the extra time? Well, it's because this time there's 70 tasks to tackle. This longer event window should give you enough chance to get them all done, but of course, the usual skill and kill task skip options are available too. Okay, so is this good or bad? Let me just have a quick think. So if they're making it longer, do we normally have a downtime between Yak tracks? I think we tend to have a little time between them. This, I mean, I think it's good. I think giving us more tasks anyway and making it longer is fine. Even if they run back-to-back promotions now, I think it's more or less the same thing. Obviously, this means that people will pay more for skipping it, because you're going to have to use more bonds to skip it, so that all the way to the end. But at the same time, you've got longer to work through it. So I guess it's not that big of a deal, MTX-wise. But anyway, we'll also be welcoming the return of the Yak Coin Shop, where you can redeem Yak Coins for all sorts of useful and luxurious items, including XP boosts, previous Yak track cosmetics, and alternate versions of some of the new cosmetics. Beautiful. You get 1 Yak Coin for every 5 tasks during the core task. For core track up to 50 tasks, up to task 50, and then every 2 tasks up to track 70. Okay, so you actually get quite a lot of coins for these the last little bit, plus another for every completion of the repeatable track. Don't hold onto them for too long though, because your coins will vanish 1 week after the track finishes. Has my other ones gone as well? Oh, I had some of these. That's unfortunate, but I guess make sure you spend them, guys. Here is smorgasbord of the rewards appearing in the track and Yak store. Okay, so the cat and the dog's pretty cool. I do like these. They're animated really well, and the design of them is really cool. But we'll have to see what they look like in game. I mean, I guess that's a screenshot in game, but like, I don't know. We'll see. And they've got the Yak there, and some new shoulder capes. They're really sticking with the shoulder cape stuff, aren't they? These are cool though. Oh, these are actually pretty interesting. I don't like the hat. I like the night armor. I think the night override is really cool. The robes here are kind of cool. Maybe without the hat. There's actually some pretty well designed stuff here. At least I think so. It's nice. What do you guys think? Let me know. Task list. We don't need to go for this. It is what it is. And then the new rewards and stuff. You guys will see this in game. Maybe we'll actually go and have a quick look at some point. But yeah, February Ninja Strike. So we've got a Ninja Strike here. The Ninjas are back with some precision-focused quality of life updates. Improvements include enhanced lighting in the Raksha Arena, a more accessible curator to help your Elder God Wars quests, and an end to aura timers decreasing while you're offline. Check out the full list in our patch notes section further down. Here's a little look at the Raksha Arena before and after. Ding. There's nothing here. So usually something is missed out every now and again, and maybe it's further down, but we'll take a proper look. It's not here yet. They do tend to add some stuff in afterwards, so unfortunately. But this post will be linked if you want to take a look. But the Raksha Arena has got a bit of a revamp with lighting, so that's kind of cool. But the aura pausing while you're offline is so good because it means that you don't have to commit to a full hour or feel like you can't use an aura if you're only going for 20 minutes, because when you log off, it's gonna pause. That's so good. Thank you so much. That's insanely good. Anyway, let's take a look. Game Jam, October and December. Our talented team of developers and artists have been working hard on some previously mentioned Game Jam ideas, and several of those will make their debut today. Those include Mod Stew's Ixthal and Little Helper improvements and Mod Desert's Croesus tweaks. We're also including refinements to the Zook encounter, the Karos clue carrier, and Olaf's quest. Full details in the patch notes section below. Hoping to see more stuff like this. We've got good news for you. Our team are taking part in a new Game Jam this week. Holy hell, Game Jam crazy. Good. Brilliant. This is always good. Game Jam's always good. It's always good. Treasure Hunter calendar. Starts February 28th. We've got the Mysteria, and then on the 2nd, ending the 6th month, we've got Phoenix Rising. Is this a new one? No, it's just bonus experience stuff. Okay, we don't need to go over this, it's fine. Fresh Start Worlds questionnaire. Not so long ago, we sent out a survey asking players for feedback about Fresh Start Worlds. Your insights have been really helpful, so thank you. All participants had a chance to win 25 Amazon voucher, and today we can announce the winners. So if you guys got the Amazon vouchers, that's cool. That's very cool. All winners will be contacted via the email we provided during the survey. The vouchers will be sent out shortly. Hey, congrats to you guys. That's absolutely badass. And I said when we were doing this, when I read this, that it was definitely worth doing the survey for this. So hopefully they take into account all feedback that was given to this, and because they'll rerun Fresh Start Worlds or something similar. They absolutely will. 100%, and I think they should as well. It just needs to be done properly and in a way that actually benefits the game. So hopefully they do actually take into account all the feedback and stuff, and they do a good job of it. But it's good. It's good. They definitely should be doing this first. But yeah, congrats to everybody there. Patch notes. Here we go. This is a long one, yeah? This is a long one. We got lots of stuff. Cool. Let's take a look. It's always good to see. Wilderness Sword 4 can be reclaimed again. Beautiful. Was it maybe bugged? I don't know. Fixed an exploit that could allow the clan experience buff to go above 6%. Cool. That's been fixed. Good. Ninja Strike. Here we go. Characters across Gielinor that were involved in the Elder God Wars storyline have been updated to their correct state. The curator is now accessible for Elder God Wars quests. Find them in Berthorpe for all of your questing needs. Chincendery is no more. Incendiary Shot has had a minor rework. It will no longer double dip into area effect if used alongside Chin Chompers or similar effects. It will, however, now respect damage buffs the player has applied, meaning its damage will be increased by the likes of Death Swiftness and can now critically strike. Okay, so this is a buff to Incendiary Shot overall, I think. You guys will have to let me know. I would assume that this is a buff to Incendiary Shot overall and now makes it kind of worth using. But also the Chinsend thing is something a lot of people used, and that's obviously a nerf to that side of it. But for you range people who do this, and a lot of people didn't use Chinsend anyway. It was like the top very low % of players. But let me know, is this good or is this bad, or what's the actual take on this? Changes all occurrences. Changed all occurrences of tool belt in text to tool belt for consistency. Okay, the timer for an active aura will no longer decrease while logged out. This does not include the Green Fingers aura though. Is there a reason it wouldn't include Green Fingers? Something to do with growth time and stuff maybe? I don't know how that one works, but that's good. Aura pausing, basically, if you need to nip out for a bit, you just log out and you come back and you're still good. This is so good. It's so good. The player is able to rot fungus while performing various actions during the fight with Croesus. Improve the lighting in the Orphan thing when Raksha is imprisoned. I can't remember that thing, but yeah, cool. Necklace of Salamancy is now easier to obtain while skilling. Necklace of Salamancy can now be put onto your keepsake box as an override. Beautiful. Game Jam, October. Improvements to Icthalan's little helper. Beautiful. We're just going to skip down past this bit because you guys can pause if you want to, but it's basically just improving to the little quest here. And then the next bit was added a new crafting category to gameplay settings under skills and experience. Also added a toggle for receiving noted clay from the modified artisan's bandana. When first time players receive items from the bandana, they'll have the option to choose whether they like noted or unnoted clay. Okay. Rebalance Croesus drop tables and hunter experience. Okay. This is interesting. I'll read the dev note and then we'll probably skip through the rest. But let's see. It says, after monitoring the gameplay flow of the encounter, it became obvious that it was tuned a little too high. Solo trash runs were proving to be the best method of skilling Hunter, and the drop rates were injecting more materials and gold than intended. We have now reduced these rates to better maintain the intended value of the boss, while not overshadowing other methods of experience gain. We will be monitoring these changes further, and will continue to tune the encounters where applicable. So they've pretty much just nerfed Raksha. It says, not Raksha, Croesus. So they've pretty much just nerfed it, it seems. The XP rates on this have gone down, and the amount of money you're going to make has also gone down, it seems. So this is interesting, but I guess Croesus was a little bit OP, because everyone was always like, just do Croesus all the time. And I guess they didn't want this to be the hunter method to actually level up. So it makes sense from that side. I'm interested to see what people's reactions to this is going to be, though, because is it going to make Croesus dead content now? Is it that much of a debuff or not? You guys left to let me know in the comments what you guys think, but interesting. Then it also says, to clarify, roll 11 and 12 will either give you a unique drop or nothing. This does not increase the chance of getting the unique, but does reduce the volume of common drops. The 60 contribution threshold for a rare remains unchanged. Okay, so rare drops are exactly the same still. It's just all down to common loot. Cool. The following auto collectors no longer place drops in the player's inventory during the Croesus encounter. Charming Imps, either side, legendary pet. Okay, so it just doesn't do the auto pickup stuff. Skilling nodes in the Croesus boss encounter can now be bladed, dived, bladed, dove, bladed. I really love when the puts letters into the patch notes. It's just fun. Onto doing so will start the skilling action. Adjusted the examine text for that statue to now be in line with the other Slayer of X statues. Added sorting items function into the oddment store into unknown and owned. Unowned and owned. Okay, cool. There we go. So December, this is another big bit. Let's have a look. The quest list filter checkboxes are now listed under a filter button and labeled with consistently positive language. The confusing recommended checkbox has been removed. Quests can now be sorted and filtered from the quest list child list in a similar manner to the adventurers or quest parent interface. Check out this thread for some extra insights from ModStew. So basically they've reworked the quest lists interface and stuff with that. The clue carrier takes items from the bank and inventory if used from the inventory inside the bank interface. Cool, that's convenient. Ring of Kinship is now kept on death. Yes, thank you so much. That is insanely good. Added a right click option to make all runes within the Wicked Hood interface. Quality of life like crazy. What the hell? OLS quest has been improved. We just need to, you can pause that if you want to talk about the quest there. Fix an issue where you were forced into melee range when attacking Zook from the west, caused by the vent. Okay. Fix an issue where Jad's attack animations could not be seen if recently stunned. Thank you. This killed me so many times before I figured out what it was. There was a magic hit. If you stunned him, Jad would still just fire off an instant hit and you wouldn't get an animation. That's good to be fixed. Fix an issue where your movement would appear stalled when hit by Zook's magic attack during the showdown. Fix an issue where the resonance ability buff icon wasn't cleared when hit by a geyser. Fix an issue where Zook would not correctly phase when his life points threshold during when at his life threshold during the showdown. Okay. Removed an animation stall related to the penguin hide and seek activity. They're removing so many of the animation stalls. It's so good. This is important and it's definitely good. Okay, so that's the big news and the big updates and stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. Holy crap, there was a lot. But we're going to take a look at the community stuff real quick because this is like some of the best bit of patch notes usually. And you guys do so much cool stuff. So it's just awesome. It's just really, really cool. But I don't know. I used to skip through this stuff, but it's just the best now. So we've got the RuneTube stuff here, with the 3 different YouTube videos. So check those out, guys, if any of them interest you. And then we've got these Scapers screenshots as well. Some pretty cool screenshots. This one is really damn badass. And then there's the Pink Skirts player events as well. So there you go. That's going to bring us to the end of this one. There is so much stuff in here with the Ninja Strike and the Yak Track, which actually looks kind of, it's got some pretty cool stuff in there. There's a new Death Knight animation, which we haven't seen yet, but I'm sure we'll take a look at it at some point. And massive patch notes, huge stuff, loads of quality of life and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.